in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Welcome to another GTV High School Sports presentation. Tonight we're featuring a girls' tennis matchup between the Lakeside Dragons and the home Chardon Hilltoppers. Hello everyone, this is Jan Black. We've got a great night for tennis, but before we begin, we'll go courtside for tonight's lineup, followed by our first match. This is GTV. Both nets. So whenever you see them flipping the racket, like second singles is getting ready, they're flipping the racket. You want to come up on them then? Okay, first singles. It's a little hard to hear you with my headphones on, so. Okay. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And welcome back. We're about to, we have our first serve in our first singles match. Competing for Chardon is Chanda Varner, and she's a senior, against Amanda Mills from Lakeside. She's also a senior. You have Love 30, I believe. Second service when she doesn't get it in. She has two serves. Long, Love 40. Love represents 0 in tennis. Good volley. Long by Varner. First point is 15, second point is 30, so we have 15-40. Boy, that looked like it barely made it over the net. Tough play for Mills. And that's the first game. Normally, or what they've done in the past, is that they've had a break after every odd game, but the rules have changed so that they play the first 3 games, and then they take a break at the odd matches. As I gaze over to the first court, we have second singles going on, and Chardon's up 1-0 there as well. And the first doubles is about to begin on court 3. 3 matches going on at all times. Good serve by Varner. $15 all. Double fault means both times on her attempt to serve, it was outside the service court area. 15-30. Yep, Looked like it might have been an ace serve. Indeed it was. So 30-30. Long on the first. And deep by Mills. 40-30. Oh, my mistaken. That was a love game. Two nothing. Favor of Varner. Long on the first serve. Just on the center line. And a little underneath that one for 15 all. Tonight's cablecast is funded by our underwriters, but we'd also like to thank all the GTV funding communities for their year-round support. They are Burton Township, Burton Village, Chardon Township, the City of Chardon, Hamden Township, Middlefield Village, and Munson Township. We're thrilled to be able to continue to bring you local public service programming with a special emphasis on those communities. Thanks again for supporting GTV, and thanks to our viewers for their support. The response has been absolutely wonderful. And deep on that shot. And deep on that one. I think we have love 40 going here. And just died. Varner wishes he had that one back. 15-40. Big spin serve. Let's see you come around with the racket. Trying anything to throw Varner off. And deep on that one. Deep on her first serve. And wide on that attempt. Maybe trying to get a little bit too cute. Always been a wonderful setting down here in the valley. Minimal amounts of wind disruption. And deep there. Deuce. Add in is what they call the next point, where the add out goes to the opponent. So it's add out or advantage to Varner. That one's deep. Deuce again. Nice shot by Mills. Very nice shot. Change of pace. will throw anybody off. Now the advantage goes to the server, so it's add in. And a little wide game to Mills. That's 2-1, favor of Varner. And they'll take a short break in between and switch sides. And we'll swing over to our court number 1. This is our second singles matchup. Caitlin O'Brien, she's a senior, against Leona Rodabaugh, and she's also a senior. And misjudgment on their part, on O'Brien's part. That can happen. They can hit something slippery, bop up on them, little pebble. Rodabaugh with a nice return. It looks like that's just their second game. So it's 1-1. Rodabaugh to serve. Nice cross court. Had to make her move. Rodabaugh goes up, but O'Brien puts it away in the deep corner. And into the net. Love 30. Wide on that one. Win into the net. 5-30 or 15-30. Just a little long. 15-40. And gamed. That will go to O'Brien. And she's up 2-1 in the first set. And we'll switch back to center court, watching the first singles. Varner up 2-1, first set. Good strokes by both girls. That one's a little wide by Mills. Can tell there's a soccer match going on up the field, even though it's pretty far away. We can hear their music. Good rally. It's a nice matchup between these two girls. Of course, it's a good matchup between both teams. We've got Bob Walter, the head coach of Lakeside. He's been there for 4 years, and but working with the tennis program for 44 years in the Ashtabula area. And he's got his team at 5-14 overall, but 4-5 in the league. And Colleen Winton for the Toppers is 4-4 in the conference, so they're pretty tightly matched. And another good shot. Drop shot attempt, and Mills couldn't handle it. Tough serve receive into her body. $30 all. Good serve receive on that one for Varner. Got underneath that one. $40-30. Oh. And a little wide. That's game to Mills. And they're ready to switch sides. We'll take a short break. We're going to head on over to the doubles match, where Lakeside has a 3-0 lead over the Toppers. For the first doubles match, we have Stelly Spear and Laura Schellentrager for the toppers, and I'm not sure what grades those two guys are in, but for the first doubles for Lakeside, we have China Coleman and Taylor Palmer. And let's see, China is a senior and Taylor's a sophomore. And just got a quick whisper in the ear from Coach Witten that Spear and Schellentrager are both seniors. And net serve. That means they get another opportunity to get it in. They can have as many lets as that occur. And there's another one. Speaking of which. Nice shot by Coleman, but a little wide. Both girls at the net, and Coleman takes care of that one. Nice shot. It's always fun to watch that net play. No matter what level they're playing at, you've got to be quick. And another put away by Coleman. Looks very comfortable there at the net. Wide on that shot. You'll notice that in a doubles match, you'll see the server stand a little bit wider than the center line. Nice. Nice job by Coleman. Bending her knees nicely at the net. What they want to do is cut down the angle shot by the serve receive by standing a little bit wider. First doubles team for Lakeside and first singles won their first match at sectionals and lost in the second round. Looking to go down the alley. That's what you call a greedy shot. Good poach, but racket a little high, racket angle a little high. I'm going to guess that it's add in, or add out, I'm sorry. Good serve. And nice put away by Coleman. Nice player. And they take, I think, a 5-0 lead in the first set. We'll swing back over to center court. And right now we have Mills gaining on Varner to a 3-2 advantage. And I was correct. The Lakeside and first doubles is 5-0 in the first set. Best of 3. Got to pick up those balls when they roll right back at you. No ball boys at the high school level. Let's serve. Even on the second, they have unlimited serves. Ooh, almost had her. But Varner was there and had a nice shot back at her. Wasn't quite prepared. Please remember, nonprofit organizations from our funding communities can send us their announcements of interest at GTV P.O. Box 336, Chardon. You could also fax it to us at 285-9897 or email us at jogatv@altel.net. There we go. Hits the net, goes over. Varner has a play. Held up her swing a little. Looks like we might have a deuce game going here. Good serve. Add in. Down the line shot. Good. And enough to throw her off. And I believe that's game to Varner. Yep. So we've got 3-3 in the first set. Attracted by good rallies going on the other courts, so can lose track sometimes of what's going on. A little deep. 5-all or 15-15. Second serve. Nice one. Nice and deep on the line, and Varner is pushed back. 30-15. Nice and short. She had to reach for it. Couldn't quite get there, and it had so much backspin on it, bounced right back over the net. 40-15. Big spin on it. And a good cross court. 30-40. Check of the scores for first singles or second singles. We have 5-2 for Chardon. And the first set went to Lakeside in the first doubles match. And deuce for the first singles. A little too much attempted spin on that one. Cross court, but a little wide. Add in. And a double fault brings it back to deuce. And Varner can't quite catch up to that one. Add out. Deep on the first service. And a little half swing, didn't quite get it there. So game, and Lakeside will go up 4-3 in the first singles as they'll switch sides. Back over to second singles. And again, we find O'Brien serving for the first set. Let's serve. And that's wide. And or long. Oh, nice short one. Good job. And that's the first set. Goes to Chardon. And they'll start the second set with Rodabaugh serving. First game. I guess like she's going to take a little break. Must be an odd. So we'll switch on down to the third court, pick up the doubles. High school sports are a big part of our programming lineup this fall. Sports coverage continues throughout the fall as we cover Berkshire, Cardinal, Notre Dame Cathedral Latin, and Chardon sports, including tennis. And besides that, we have volleyball, soccer, and football, so check GTV regularly for replay dates and times. All this in addition to the Community Bulletin Board service provided 24 hours a day on both channels 22 and 23. Team switch sides. I can't see their scorecard, but I think it might be 1-0 in favor of Lakeside. And Lakeside has the first set. We're going to switch back to center court and first singles. What used to be called Moonball back in the Chris Evert age. I suppose I'm dating myself a little bit with that one, huh? Good matchup between these two. A little long. And just wide. A lot of power behind that from Mills. I think they called a let ball on that. She had to help with the ball, so they'll do it again. High and deep. Sends it back the same way. And that one goes long. Might have had a twist of a racket in her hand. Mills is shaking it. Little deep. And wide on that one. It's her own teammate hitting her. Lakeside is up 1-0 in second singles in the second set. Chardon with the first set. Nice down the line shot. And game to Mills. So that puts her up 5-3, serving for the first set. And wide on her first. Love 15. And that time Varner's a little long. 15 all. You'll notice Varner is adjusting the strings on her racket. Sometimes they can slip and not give consistent hitting. So you have to straighten them out every now and then. And long on that one. 30-15, or 15-30. Saying the scorers serve first. $15.40. Nice service return. Varner back into the second set, or this first set, 4-5. They'll switch sides. And with a short break. Go back to the first doubles. Coleman serving. A little deep. On the serve receive, or yeah, the reception of serve by Schellentrager. Game to Lakeside. Believe they're up 2-0. A nice serve. That was Spear. And a little wide on that one, I think. Can't quite hear what they're calling. Oh, she got greedy. That can be frustrating. Schellentrager wanted to put that one away, but she put it away outside the lines. Oh, and a little long. That's Taylor Palmer. Hitting that one a little long. Again, getting a little greedy. That can happen. And a little over Spear's head. Can't catch up. A nice lob. And the return doesn't make it in. Good lob. Oh, I guess they called that one out. And they're going to take a short break. I believe that lob was long then. So Chardon is down 2-1 in the first double. So we'll switch back to the singles here in the middle. Some real nice hitting going on here. Even after dropping her racket, she gets up in time, and Varner has a difficult time getting over to net. And long on that one. Good service by Varner. And another good one. Finally feel a little breeze down here in the valley. Long on her first. Good return of service, but Varner's there. Oh, just misses getting it over the net. Anytime you have a missed toss, you can stop. Just apologize to the other player and do your toss again, as long as you don't swing and miss. Swing and miss it, it's a fault. A little deep. A little deep. Good get. And wide. Good serve. A little tentative on her swings right now. Let's serve. Nice serve down the middle. A little behind on the swing and went wide. Game to Mills. And that's the first set. We'll sip on over as they take a short break to the second singles. Oh, up and over the net. She gets it. Oh, again, gets a little greedy. And game to Rodabaugh. Serve, little deep by O'Brien. Caitlin O'Brien is a senior. (15-love). Sliced on that one. And Rodabaugh couldn't handle it. Slice is when they put a backspin on the ball by coming down and through the ball. (15-all). The backspin can kind of make it die all of a sudden or not bounce very high. And deep on that one. 30-15. (40-15). O'Brien looking a little tentative also. Not our usual strong strokes. There it is. And a little deep on that one. Game on that. And they'll switch sides. I'm not sure what the score is. We'll see if I can catch up to it at a break here. But right now we have 1-0 favor of Lakeside in first singles in the center court here. And deep. Check us out on the web at www.jagatv.org. Not only can you get weather, news, and other information there, you can also sign up for email news and replay information. When we post our replay schedules on the web, we'll send you an email note with all the details. This is a new service feature we think you'll enjoy. Sign up now at www.jagatv.org. And a check of the score on the second singles. We have 3-2 in favor of Lakeside, but Chardon has the first set. Lakeside up 4-1 in the first doubles. Ouch. And just missed by Varner. One nothing in favor of Varner. They'll switch sides and play on. Schellentrager got a ball. That's why everybody's kind of looking down to the third court. She got a ball, hit her in the face, trying to gather herself. So, but Varner checks her out and is ready to play her game. Nice shot. Good return by both. Those can be tough to get. And that one's wide. 15 love. Little deep. And a little wide on that one. $30 love. Nice serve. Ace serve. Excuse me. Similar to the ace serve in volleyball. Little deep. Mills sneaking in on that second serve. Nice and deep on that return. Good effort. Needs to reach for it a little bit more, and she'll get it. A lot of really nice talent that Varner has. A little deep. Boy, that one spun in on her, but she got it in. Good idea by Varner, and it paid off. Game to Varner, 1-1 in the second set. And a little deep. Love 15. A little short on that one. 15 all. It's the fun part about watching these kids play tennis. It's, you know, help me out here. I can't remember the score, and they work things out together. Nice low hit. Oh, and she gets it back nicely, and the half volley attempt by Mills doesn't quite make it. Now, volley is when they take it in the air at the net, and a half volley is when they take it on what would be equivalent to a short hop in baseball. Nice return of service by Varner. And she takes the next game. And they're going to be switching sides, and Varner's up 2-1 in the second set. And we'll go over to second singles. You have Rodabaugh from Lakeside up 3-2. It may be 3-3, but I'm not real sure what's happening here. Oh, they're about to switch. So we'll get an update on their score, and they're switching over on the doubles. No, they're getting ready to serve on doubles. So we'll swing down there. Find that Lakeside is up 4-1, second set, having won the first set. And Lakeside's up 5-2 in the second singles, just to let you know. In the second set. And a little long for Spear. Nice lob. That's the other thing, you know, they don't hesitate to congratulate the other team if they've got a good shot, so it's fun. Good sport. A little long on that one. As they say, going to the well a little too often. And a little short of a return on Spear's part. Puts him down. Good return of service by Coleman. And deep on that one, she tried to lob him deep. A little short. I think it's deuce 30. Or 30 all. And a little long. And deep on that one. And that game goes to Chardon. And I'm going to guess we're at 2-5 on that one. We'll switch back to center court. And actually Chardon got both those games, so they're 3-4 in the second set. First doubles. And 2-1 in favor of Chardon in the second set. And a little long on that return. Sometimes you have to wait for the play on the other court to finish before you can retrieve your ball. Long. And wide by Mills. Down the line, nice shot. Mills gets there. And a little short on that one. Game to Varner. She goes up 3-1. Let's see, that would be, let's see if it's 3-1 or 3-2 or 4-1. 4-1 it is. So Varner's well ahead in the second set, and we'll switch over to second singles. Here we find Rodabaugh ahead of O'Brien in the second set, 5-2. A little long on that one by O'Brien. And that would be the second set to Rodabaugh. At 5-2, I believe. So we have one set apiece in the second singles. And they'll take a short break, and we'll head back to first singles. And again at 4-1 for Varner over Mills. Ace serve. Thirty love. And a little long by Varner. 35. Nice serve. Good return by Mills. $45. Oh, she tried the cross court and couldn't quite get it there. Oh, I hate it when that happens. 40-30. Down the line, return of service. Double bounce, though. Deuce 40. Little long. Just inside the line, I think. Oh, Mills called it out. I wasn't sure. Nice serve. And they'll play a let serve on that as the ball goes bouncing across their court, as well as second singles. Goes scampering across from the third court, and looks like the first doubles is done. And Lakeside takes it 2-0. Good match here in first singles. Mills has got the first set from Lakeside, and Varner's got a good lead here. Nice. Good return. Atta girl. And she put that one away that time. Nicely done by Varner. Brings it back to deuce. Third singles will take the first doubles court. You have a little change in the usual schedule. Usually play the first three singles first and then the doubles matches. But homework gets in the way sometimes. Ooh, ticks the net, and she's got it. Nice job by Varner. Add in. Oh, nice serve. And we have a 5-1 lead by Varner in this second set. Mills to serve. Great shot. Great shot by Mills. 15-love. Oh, attempted a drop shot. Couldn't quite get it over the net. 15-all. And puts it by her. 15-30. And a little wide on that serve receive. 30 all. Just to catch up with second singles. 1 set all. Lakeside up 1-0 in the third set. Going back to her half swings. .40-30. Oh, that time it didn't go over the net. And we'll have game. 5-1. 5-2. 5-2. So they'll be switching sides. And we'll go over to second singles. Catch up on that one while the third singles continues to warm up. A little long on that one. By O'Brien. A little deep. And a double fault. And deep. And game to Chardon. We have 1 all. And O'Brien to serve. Good serve. A little wide. Love 15. You'll notice there's a little blue wrapping on the handle of O'Brien's racket. Attempt to soak up the sweat that comes off the hand. Give it a better grip. Nice down the line. Out on that. Yep. .30 love. My mistake, 15 all. Nice shot. Nice shot by O'Brien. .30-15. Let's serve. Good serve. Nice backhand down the line. Deuce 30. And wide on that one, 40-30. Backspin on it. And she has trouble getting to it. Nice shot. Game 2, O'Brien. That, I believe, takes it to 2-1 in favor of Chardon. And we're going to take a short break here while both teams get themselves together, and we'll be back with the continuation of this match. Caitlin, can you turn that over this way, hon, so we can see it on TV? Thank you. In 10, 9, 8, 7. You want me to do that again? Center court. You're still warming up. We want to wait. Okay. Six. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And we're rejoining the first singles match between Varner and Mills. One set apiece, starting the third set. Double fault by Mills. And Chardon's up 2-1 in the first singles in the third set. Third singles haven't finished warming up. We'll be joining them as soon as they get going. Five all. And into the net. 13. 40-15. Oh boy, Miss judged that one and skipped on her. 40-30. And they'll play a let with the ball on the court from the other match. Again, 40-30. And that one will go long. Deuce. And a little long. Add in. Boy, that looks like it went through the net. And game to Mills. 1-0. They'll switch sides. Continue serving right away. There's no break in the action after the first set, or first game of a set. And we'll go over to the second singles. Chardon up 2-1. O'Brien. O'Brien serving. $15-30. Nice shot. Nice shot. 30 all. Little long on the service. Good approach by Rodabaugh. Good approach. 30-40. Good service, good return. Little tentative on that one. Rodabaugh. And they're switching sides at odd games, so we'll see what the score is, and we'll continue to monitor that score and go back to first singles. Saw her flip her racket on that one, like she mishit a little bit. We have Rodabaugh up 3-2 in the last set. As these two girls check out the score and make sure they're on the same page. Too busy concentrating on playing. Deep on that one. And into the net. Might be 30-15, I'm not real sure. Tried to catch the score. And into the net. Good return of service after a fine serve. Time she puts a little powder on it, she lifts up just a little bit and it sends it into the net. Game to Mills. And they'll take a quick timeout. We're going to swing on over to third singles. If you're just joining us, the reason that third singles is still playing, or is just now starting actually, is because we had first doubles go first. That homework stuff can get in the way sometimes. In the first singles, the score is 2-1 in favor of Lakeside. Mills representing them admirably. Over the net. And a little bit of a drop shot there. Good service. And just to let you know, our third singles player for Chardon, we have Sarah Martin. And for Side Dragons, we have Erica Ginn. A little long on that one. Erica's a freshman. And so is sends her back to the fence. And a little short on that return. I don't think Sarah freshman. She's a returning player from last year, so I somehow misheard the coach and make sure I get that straightened out. Just inside the baseline. Nice shot. Good rally between these two girls. And a little long. Sun starting to set over the valley here. Nestled in the trees. Nice shot. Can she get it? Not quite. Excellent shot. That was Sarah Martin. And she may be taking a 2-love lead. Nope, they're ready to switch sides, whether it's 2-1 or 3-0. We'll check back with that as we join the center court. Mills is up 2-1 in the third set. And just to let you know that Martin is up 3-0 in the third singles. Looks like these guys are ready for sides too. And the second singles are still battling on. Chardon has a 2-3 deficit in the first singles. And Lakeside takes to lead in the third and final set of second singles, which we'll pick up on. Rodabaugh serving for the set and match. Let service. Nice shot. Nice shot by O'Brien, making Rodabaugh move into that backhand corner. Good rally between the two girls. Love 15. And just up and over her head. Nice shot again. Love 30. Not quite high enough. Oh, but she gets greedy. Puts it out of bounds. Love 40 in game. Nice job by O'Brien to take that game away from Rodabaugh. Always want to win your service games. That's supposed to be your starting weapon is serving. Three, 5. Nice drop shot. Drop shots are really make it over the net. They might backspin on them. So yeah, not quite on that one. 15 all. $15.30. She needs to continue winning. Being down 5. Good service in the corner. Nice shot. And making her move and put her where she's not. Great service. Nice ace. 40-30. Serves are on. And she's got the game. Sneaking back in. She gains 2 games. The score is 4-5. Ball still has the match on her racket. We're switch back to center court. How old is that? It's a hard ball. Don't pull on that one. By Varner. A lot of spin on that one. Which side? And she's spinning them out. Nice cross court. He gets it. Deep. Nice shot by Varner. Making her work for it, and she gets the game. Which sides? We'll check on the score and see when they flip the. We're going to take a short break, and I see that Chardon is down 3-4 won a game, and we'll be back with the pickup of both first and second singles. GTV.